Yo, what's up, everybody? Happy Sunday! Let's get ready to play some Madden. I only have a couple of hours on Madden 27, so let's play what we can of it. And then, starting in a couple of days, we can fully play Madden. Okay. My 10-hour we have 3 hours left. As you guys can see, we only have 3 hours left. So, out of the 10-hour trial with your EA Play membership. So, like I said, I can start fully playing release date on August 13th. So I can start playing then. The full, So let's get into it.
The drivers wanted to pay the whole thing. The make all you live race from the white line to the wall. Here's Tyler Allen. Crew chief for the 54. Left-rear tire says no beating. The older left-rear tire is probably very loose.
It's in the game.
EA Sports. It's in the game. Let's work our lights back a little bit. Zane Smith runs in third. Colin Zillich runs in fourth.
Okay.
They've been some movement within the top 10. Now look at Bell. He's winning a car like with his teammates. Let's talk about it. Left-rear tire says no. He tries to lean on it. Stand in the throttle. He just does not have the grip that he needs. When do we see those guys at the front of this field like Chastain and Bryson and others come in and open it wide up for these guys with 44 to go? And they can go for 20 minutes. So at this point, I would run all the way to the end, still connect up. Crew chief versus crew chief. What's this like, Steve, when you go head-to-head with a guy?
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Dallas Cowboys and the Miami Dolphins. To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And here we go from Miami. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. Working quickly here. Here's Prescott on second down. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. Stop comes at the 32-yard line.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
On third down, here's Williams. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And that's going to give Dallas the first down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 14. And the Cowboy first down.
Dak to the air here. And get this over the middle to Ferguson. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
8 yards on the pickup.
On second down, a run with Williams. And stop is made. First down coming up. It's a gain of 11. Offense to the line fast. Going to the ground again on first. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes it inside the 30-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
On second down, Dak.
after 27
Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Working quickly here.
Luke Schoonmaker. A gain of 14. And the Cowboy first down.
From the red zone on first. And this time they forced the incompletion. Defense was ready after he got him on that last snap. Now it's second down. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. If you couldn't do it.
And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson scoring there on the 10th play of that drive. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And that's good for a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Offense going audible this time. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And this will be stopped just before the play reaches that 30-yard mark. Still a great game, Brock, and a new set of downs. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
First down, and they go right back to it. This is going to be good for a new set of downs. In the end, about 16 yards on that play. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Willis on the design run. And they're going to respond immediately. Touchdown, Dolphins. Malik Willis, 14 yards. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instinct to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play.
Second tap coming from Prescott. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. They're big, I know they're goal, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort. I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
Going with an alternate play here. They pitch it to Achan. Toward the pylon, and he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Devon Achan scoring from 24 outs.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
And the kick is no good. An early point after left on the table. Maybe later in this game, it's going to be a moment we look back on. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more. And that's down.
To the 49-yard line. A gain of 21 yards.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Dose of the hurry up here.
Robinson on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup.
Working on second down. Prescott. Wow, unbelievable effort on that one-handed grab. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. 13-7 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. Give to Williams from the gun. And they stop him after about a 5-yard gain, and that is good enough for a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 5. First down, Cowboys.
Right back to Williams on first down. And he comes through big here. 9 yards and second down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he's hauled down just beyond the line, but that's all they needed. Just a single yard for that first down.
28-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Prescott to throw. There goes that man again, but a defender on time this time. Hit forces the football out, incomplete with that second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
A third down run with Blue. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. And great read by the defense there. They attacked and they found that really quick.
Look up run blitz by a linebacker.
Yeah.
That is in the dictionary right there.
And the Dolphins get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Just like that, a very run-focused drive comes to an end that time with an interception.
You know, a lot of times, Kate, when you're finding success running it on a drive, it's because the defense is just waiting for you to throw it. And that's where they're prepared at the time. Sure enough, it's not a rush that dooms them, but a pass and an interception.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
18 Cardinal.
Let's start this drive with Achan. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react.
Nowhere to go with it. He's planted. They got him at the 16. Offense up to the line fast.
Third down.
And not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. It's the Dolphins with the lead here at Hard Rock. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Cougar 19. Buffalo 18.
Here's Willis. Boy, this offense staying on skates hits another loss here. And that brings up 4th and very, very long. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
At their own 42-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. This drive's going to start with an end around. And he is caught and sent out well behind that line of scrimmage. So 2nd long coming. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And he picks up 9 on some quality running there, and that brings up 3rd down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And he's going to manage 13 yards here going down. That picks them up the 1st. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Here's Dak. To the middle, it's snared by Ferguson. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. It's going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
2nd and 4 at the 22-yard line.
Second down, here's Dak. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left in this half.
Okay, this defense finally sitting up, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just a field goal right now. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Now Prescott makes the catch. And there it is. Touchdown, Dallas. Jake Ferguson. First return score. Now he's got a receiving one, too. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Brian Schottenheimer wants his guys to get 2 more here. They'll try to run it in, but he's not going to reach the end zone, so they get 6, but not an extra 2 just before the break.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. Here comes Malik Washington, and he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Now there's a timeout, 3 seconds remaining. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's going to be forced out of bounds on what will be the final play of the first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Washington now to return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here, first and 10.
Come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And first carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it has been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And the defender finally gets there, but not before a big gain. 18 yards on that play. And that was a Miami first down.
And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the
They're shuffling things around a bit. They'll try the middle with Gordon. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, knock down that runner.
And this throw's going to be incomplete. Third down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be line automatic.
He's going to run for it. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 7. It's fourth down.
Here's Willis to the air. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
Incomplete.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And 3 at the Dolphins' 47-yard
Rolling on second down, Prescott. And this one's going to be forced out by the hits, incomplete. They've been going his way all game, Brock. Defense is paying attention. Someone there bring up third down.
Third down. 3 yards to go.
Running for the marker with Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Fourth down in inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Short pass brought in. And it is an excellent decision to go for this. They convert on 4th and 1.
And the Cowboy first down.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Looking quickly here. Now Dak to throw. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. Josh Uche. And now they're going to need some help. This is a 3rd and 18.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard. And you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Oh, it's nearly intercepted. Either way, he was breaking up that throw, Brock. He wanted the pick, but hang on, it hits the ground, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion. Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60 plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. On the give, it's Gordon. Works his way to the 35. And he'll finally be taken at the 25. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And off running left, it's a chance. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's a 13-13 ball game as we get ready for the 4th quarter.
This young man has made his mark on this sport this year. Ty Gibbs victorious here in the
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Willis to throw it. On the move, headed right. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he knocks it out. So he found him deep, but the defender makes the play, separating from that touchdown rock. That's going to send him back now for 3rd down. Willis, headed out right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hurt. Ready.
Running for it, it's A-Jan. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. Malik Willis brought one back earlier and now takes one across.
Kate, we know you could do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Offensive line fast. The throw, Prescott. Oh, he needed only one hand to make that grab. This is a nice game here. He moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36. On 3rd down, here's Williams. It's in. He's going to be stopped after a 1-yard gain. And that is good for a Cowboy 1st down. Prescott set to pass. It's caught. Ferguson. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock. It's 2nd down. On the ground. This is Phil Moffa. He's going to be taken down. Play goes for about 10 yards. And that's going to give the Cowboys a 1st down. A dose of their way up offense here.
First down, Cowboys.
Now here's Prescott. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Cowboys losing by 7. First and 10 from the 32. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. We'll give him the first down, Brock. Great results. That sack goes for 17. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
17 yards. First down, Dallas.
Going to the ground again on first. And they stop him just in time. He's at the 4. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Here he is to throw. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. Jake Ferguson. The third time that he has brought in a score this week. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win. Setting up to pass. And this is caught. Oh, he gets the 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
Dolphins 20. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Washington now to return. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Running left. Here's Achane. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
He was taken down.
Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Back to throw. He rolls to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Now to throw. Buying some time right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. A clutch moment for a massive play. 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Archer's going to get there, and he goes down. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. Multiple ways to attack. Here's second and long.
At the 50-yard line.
After the sack, Willis. Looks like a pick, but he just can't hang on. So it's an incomplete pass on second down. They're happy to have that compared to the alternative. Still with a chance after that INT was dropped. A big third down here. Throwing now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down well short of the neighborhood of that first down marker. So give him about 6 on that play. And now it's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D,
it is-
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn.
And I just think that's important. I think that makes every single body better. Well, what French did for watching players, the ball was up third, but there's a lot of story between the beginning and the end of this race right now. Cody is with a like a third on the day after a state win and leading the most laps. So I get buried in the pack there at the four-tire top mid race. Is that ultimately what's set day in the wrong direction? I don't think so. No, it says that. But that was actually pretty good. I really listened to 3-1 lap. I lost 8 spots in the restart. Kind of got back to 8s, but the 20 and the 54 were definitely better than me. Second half of the race, but they did a good job of putting 2 on it after the stage 2 caution.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
So little, I first said I had no issues. We're going to be really good at it. Yeah, the second stage we started our race. So, yeah, I thought we definitely doing better. I feel like the best was just slowly, slowly. Yeah, because I struggled a little bit.
First run now for Kyron Williams. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field. I'm like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now it's Stafford. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here's Stafford. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Donovan Ezeraku with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. Here we go on fourth. Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, LA. Devontae Adams, 67 yards. And the Rams' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Harrison Beavis for the extra point. It's up. It's good. The Rams take it 7-0.
Makes the score Rams 7, Cowboys nothing.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Oh, a good-looking return setup here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And just not quite enough gas in the tank, down to the 4-yard line, but still a sensational effort.
All praises for a tremendous return, but how about the guys that never gave up on the play, refused to let him get into the end zone, and tracked him down before he got there and made the tackle? A lot of front.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
The Cowboys will line up.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Rams 7, Cowboys 6. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure, because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. He put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
Into space at the 45. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
That was a beautiful executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted into the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Back to throw. Stafford. That's complete. Jordan Whittington. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Stafford. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Get in hard, make up a long time, maintain on exit. Get in hard, maintain on exit. And then that's whenever I figured out the membership, I could still get in hard, and then I could, maintain better or make up a little bit of time with the lower gears. Now it's the 7th, second place finish. Sorry to bring that up. I know you're getting tired of that old conversation with a big.
The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
On 4th down, Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down. Prescott from the gun. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 8. Now Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. Now Dak, he's going to mix it up. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw, Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Stafford. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Stafford now to throw. That one taken in by Whittington. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 19.
That's good for Rams. First down. 1st and 10 at the 19.
Now Stafford. Over the middle, he's got the hook up to Whittington. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. From 19 yards away. And they are able to add on to their advantage. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch. And he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Right back to him on 1st down. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row, and now a pickup of 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Going right back to Ferguson. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson from 21 yards away. And the Cowboys get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the two-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for two to tie the game, and it works out.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Around 36-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. Wide open receiver complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he's going to get this all the way down to the 2 before he's wrestled out. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards.
That's another Rams first down.
Now Stafford. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for Puka.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Make that now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Honest Meebus for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Rams 21, Cowboys 14.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. The NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put it all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Brought down by Jalen Watson. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Howell out of the shotgun. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. To throw is Prescott. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run here with Lipke. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Milton. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
His 2nd catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down. To throw is Stafford. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, with talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the 3rd quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get them going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said. That they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the 2nd half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
Now it's Stafford. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And they'll get him down up past the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Stafford going for the deep ball. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, LA. Puka Nacua with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. There he goes left side. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Man, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Cameron Curl.
No good. That keeps the score. Rams 28, Cowboys 20.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. For the fourth quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
First and 10 from 30-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he's going to have a Rams first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
And what a tough spot for this defense because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, 58 yards. And the Rams use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point.
Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
34, Cowboys 20.
And up 2 scores late. No clue why you do this here, but they're going to go for the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Here's 2nd and 10. On the ground, Lipke. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
And the Cowboy first down.
Here's Howell. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
2nd and 10. Throwing here, Howell. And his throw is incomplete.
This defense knows in the fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was right for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Back to throw, Howell. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 12-yard line.
First down,
Now Howell. Another pressure, get there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Throwing on 2nd and long. Howell. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Howell down to throw it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Rams are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. After the interception, here's Stafford. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And in a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. At the end of all this, it winds up at safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Howell, he'll look to throw it. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Time not on their side. They've got one timeout, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. But they need points. 1st and 10. Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Howell. That one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Howell. And that'll be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 23.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Dallas.
Howell to throw. That is caught. Schoonmaker. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
1st and goal, Dallas.
Another throw for Howell. And it's caught.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his...
And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that, just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Stafford. Oh, the slant connects with Davante Adams. Yeah, he is going to have a Rams 1st down, and that should be the one that finishes this game off. Stafford now to throw. And this is caught. And that's seal it. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Rams.
He lost that. He lost it. I believe. Hold everything. We might have to play Madden 26 now. I think we're running out of time here on this. And then probably there'll be a tournament. I would like to do a tournament. Get some Madden players together Wednesday. A bunch of Wednesday players from any YouTubers. Maybe do it on, not Wednesday, but, you know. I did with that. I won that one. He was having problems. Alright. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Which was making sure that the good people of the Southeast United States were well located. It's almost by accident. I don't think.
Tomorrow, there will be
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the San Francisco 49ers. It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 12. First down, Cowboys.
Now Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 42-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Marquise Siegel on the stop. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 37-yard line.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And he gets it down to the 32. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
A run, here's Lipke. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down at 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Now Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Gain of 9 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Prescott to throw it. Going right back to Ferguson. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
The visionary at the heart of the story was a man named Bill Franks. Bill was the best guy. Big ideas, broken strokes.
Here's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Luke Schoonmaker from 6 yards away. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
49ers nothing. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. A decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 27. Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Random, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Purdy bootlegging it. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well. That would appear to be a face mask. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. Well, when you get an elite running back like he is, sometimes you've got to employ the by any means necessary method to get him down.
Yeah, sometimes you're relieved even if a flag comes out. But if you just get the hand up and you get it on the mask.
Christian McCaffrey taking it in a yard out. And the Niners are an extra point away from drawing level.
Boy, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will rank him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On first down, it's Blue. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jaden Blue, 56 yards. His guys are able to extend their lead.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
The Cowboys will line up.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they wait for the 2, they don't get it.
The score, Cowboys 13, 49ers 6.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 52 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
49er first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 27. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Down at the 25. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's second down and 8. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the 49ers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Purdy will throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points.
Successful. That makes the score Niners 14, Cowboys 13. San Francisco.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the return, the Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They begin with a carry for Blue. 5 yards in the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Prescott. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Here's Maffa. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
Throwing. Prescott. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Inside give to Davis. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down.
Up the middle to Davis. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 26.
And the Cowboys
A first down carry for Davis. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
on the tackle. It's a gain of 8.
To throw is Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And the Cowboys are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, we'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Prescott now. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
The Cowboys will line up.
They'll try and throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Running right through him. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Final play of the half. Purdy airing this one out for Evans. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Big Euro now to add the extra point. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
A third quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun now with Purdy. And he's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 33. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Purdy now to throw. He finds his target. It's Evans. So 8 yards on the completion there. And 3rd and 1 now.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. Now Purdy. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshowed. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Renardo Green on the tackle. It's a gain of 20. First down.
There's Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times.
First down, Cowboys.
And they will take a knee here. From the gun, a give to Davis. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Ferguson. An 8-yard pickup. And a Cowboy first down.
Out of the shot, they'll run with Davis. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 7
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he's throwing complete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Incomplete.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
And 5 yards.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll run here with Lipke. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
And that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. To throw is Milton. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Here we go. A big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. Throwing is Milton. And he's got it. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
But when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that's why you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Purdy to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. And he will find his man, Samuel. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To throw is Purdy. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Cowboys have just about sewn up this football game. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp?
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
At the 17-yard line.
2nd and 9. That one looks like he'll throw here. That is intercepted. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Milton's pass. Intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10. At the
Purdy with one
26-yard
final
line.
shot here. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play.
Heck yeah. Pull that one off. Even me trying to be silly. Woo! Woo! Alright, I've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I'm catching on to this game now. Now let's see where I'm at in my division. I still suck in my division. Alright, guys. Let's do something here. See if it will play Sunday night. All right.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Open man, that's Jake Ferguson, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Here's a give to Davis. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They work now on 2nd and 9. Prescott to throw it. Short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now it's 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Davis, he'll try to run for it. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
A gain of 2 yards on the play.
Now Prescott.
4th down.
Work in the middle. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Eagles.
And it's Barkley to about the 35, 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this team, has got to be priority 1.
Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The pitch goes to Barkley. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 10 more there and another first down.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 45 yards rushing so far. This is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
The slot man in motion right. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Cowboys' 23-yard line.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Barkley inside handoff. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good one there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Cowboys nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They had to fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd
Prescott from the gun. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 14. First down.
Now a handoff to Davis. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now Dak, he wants to change the play.
Second and 11 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ferguson. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35.
First down, Cowboys.
Up the middle to Davis. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
In the nation's history.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Prescott to throw on 4th. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they in one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section of the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
It's 2nd and inches at the 39-yard line.
Now a toss right to Barkley. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think the coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Yeah, that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It's a gain of 3, and it sets him up with second and just 2 yards to go. A handoff to Barkley on the option. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 112 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Option left, it's Hurts. Down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts, 36 yards. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. So a designed run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of it? Being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did it, it certainly just lost.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's for the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
At this point in the game, when the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline. If what they can do to crack this defense.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Now Prescott on 4th down. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson.
There's no way you win games, bro. There's no way.
Been winning games all freaking day, baby.
Go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It does.
Are you a girl?
My name is Wanda. You call me a girl again, bitch? I'm a man.
You is not no man.
Yes, I am, bitch.
By running the option.
This is a girl. I'm playing against a girl. What?
He stopped in the backfield.
No, you're talking to a man. Get it right, bitch.
Really sets him back now for
That's impressive.
down.
I'm not gonna lie. As a girl playing the game, most girls don't even know how to play the game. So you even being able to play the game, that's fine.
Oh.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley.
Why are you acting like
Shreds
that?
him with a stiff arm. And he just falls short.
Salute to you, bro. Salute to you, bro.
A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley.
How you learn how to play the game? When you start playing games?
First and goal at the 1-yard
Barkley. And he is into the end zone.
Wally, when you started playing games?
Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley.
Wally.
With his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Elliott on for the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Good. Makes the score Eagles 21, Cowboys nothing.
So pick it up.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Looking to throw, Prescott. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Now,
Damn, more than 60% of you guys are not following the rules.
All right, guys, I think we're going to probably end this. I don't know yet. I'll take that loss, but I'm going to play one more, and then I think we're done for the night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Denver Broncos.
It's going to be...
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
And off we go from Denver. And the Mile High air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up. 1st and 10. Dak going to start out going to the air. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 12. And a Cowboy first down.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a first carry for their fullback. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
First down, Cowboys.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 2nd down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Throwing, Prescott. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Riley Moss. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Prescott's pass intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Looking to put a drive together. Now they'll audible to something else. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. They tried to catch him by surprise there on 3rd down, but this defense, they were all over the jet sweep.
And it's oftentimes all about what you're doing on the backside of the defense, whether it's the defensive end or the outside backer, who's setting the edge. And if they don't get blown off the line of scrimmage, they can really wreck a play. And in this case, they were able to make the tackle for a loss as a result.
On 1st down, it's Blue. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. They'll try and run again with Blue. Get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through 1 tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Prescott down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys post the first of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the left sideline. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great play there. 71 yards. And the Broncos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Here's Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's going to be knocked.
I'm getting earned 5% cash back to different categories each quarter up to $1,500 purchases.
That makes the first destination.
Yes, smile for the camera.
Oh, my. Yeah. All right, guys. My trial has ended almost. I only had 1 hour left, so you guys seen that. So I think we're gonna call it quits. See you later. I might be on Twitch later tonight. Head over to there if you want to watch more later. But too sweet. Talk to you later. Adios.
Wally's